What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scattered by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, season 14. We've been without them for the last 2 weeks, and we are finally back to my girls. Okay, y'all know I enjoy me some Real Housewives of Atlanta. Those are my favorite reviews to do, honey. Okay, so get into it, y'all. Get into it. Okay, now, um, with that being said, we'll be back on Tuesday for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. We'll be talking about the Housewives of Atlanta as well as 2 episodes of Basketball Wives. So if you guys don't know nothing about that, there will be 2 episodes of Basketball Wives on Monday. So be on the lookout for that. But we will be having the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and it will be on Yarrell's channel. He already got the link prepared. I just have to share it. So once I'm done filming this, it should be on the community wall. So be sure to set your reminders so you guys can get into it and have your notifications on. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the review. Okay, so we're gonna open this thing up with Shereé and Fatum. Okay, now Sheree's oldest daughter Tiara, she has a podcast, and one thing about it, I like Tiara. I don't really care for her lame ass mama, but I like Tiara. So they're having like a podcast that is basically about relationships and sex, and Shereé is not really too keen on doing this podcast because she don't want to know what her daughter knows about sexually and stuff like that. And to be honest, I run a YouTube channel which is something like a podcast, and I don't want my mama on here. It's a lot of things that I could have my mother on here to talk about, like domestic violence, uh assault, all types of things like that. But I choose not to. I just started posting pictures of my mom on my YouTube platform. So, I don't know if I want my mama to be on here. Not y'all. Some people are very judgmental, and I do not play about my mama. I look up IP addresses and every damn thing. Do not play with my mama. However, though, for real, while they're doing the podcast, that's when the tea comes out about Tyrone is in the blogs. And it basically comes out that he said that he could not be filmed, and that's why he didn't show up. Shereé said that was a damn lie. Tyrone lying on her. She was not trying to trick him into filming. He actually wanted to be filmed because he wanted to tell his story. And at this point, I don't know who telling the truth or who lying. I don't know if Shereé lying, and I really don't know if Tyrone lying. And at this point, both of them just might be lying because Shereé could be trying to save face. Tyrone could be trying to save face. Shereé probably set that man up thinking that he was going to risk himself. At the same time, I mean, she came to Philly. You can be all up and around Philly all you want to. So I don't know, like, if Shereé knew if he knew, because it's just weird to me, it's really confusing because it's kind of like, okay, you knew that you couldn't film, so why even promise the woman that you would come on set if you knew you couldn't film? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing that confuses me about it. Or it's like, why even stand her up like that, or why not answer her phone calls if you already knew that you wasn't going to be able to film like that? That's the thing that I don't understand about it. And with Shereé, if you knew he could not film and that wasn't a part of the plan for him, then why would you try to get him to film with you? It's a lot of questions that needs answers, and a lot of this shit just makes me wonder about Shereé, because Shereé is damn near 60, okay? And for her to be getting played by somebody is really ridiculous to me. Like, she's sitting up here really getting played by some ex-con. She really walking around here, badgering her friends to comfort her about some ex-con that's probably playing her for a fiddle. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. And it's really crazy to me. And I just really hope that she really sees what's really going on with her, because it's not looking too good for Shereé. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It don't look too good for Shereé at all. And I'm gonna need her to get on her shit and see what's really going on, because she's not looking too good out here in these streets. Like, every time I see a scene with her, I just shake my head. And realize how dumb she is. Shereé fumbles on everything that she does. She fumbles the bag. She fumbles on her businesses. She doesn't take advantage of the platform that she has, but she decides to get her ass on here and act like she's on Love After Lockup. That's what she decides to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that is a real disservice to Shereé, because from someone that had like a teaspoon of respect for Shereé in her earlier years on this show, you would think that with the way that she carried herself, saying that people was intimidated by her and her success and how she was the it girl and Nene wasn't, you would think that this quote unquote it girl would have enough sense to know what's right and what's wrong. This it girl would have sense enough to know what's a scammer and what's not. But she showed us that she was dumb as hell when she dated that fake ass doctor. What was his name? Taib Muhammad, and he was Dr. Love on the radio, and she really thought she had something, had her all around her friends, and Nene had to tell her that he was a damn scammer. So it's kind of allegedly. So it's like, girl, like, do you ever wear your thinking caps? Like, I know you got a wig cap on up under them wigs you wear, but you also need to have a thinking cap because you don't think about a damn thing. Like, seriously, you don't think about shit, Shereé, and I'm gonna need you to get that shit together because it ain't no good look, honey. It's just not no motherfucking good look for you at all. I'm gonna need you to get it together because, like I said, you looking real clownish in these streets. You giving me bozo vibes right now, real bozo vibes right now, and I'm gonna need you to get that shit together because it ain't looking too good for you and it's not looking right. It's not looking well. You looking real stupid right now. But you're accustomed to looking stupid. Anytime you staying in a 2-bedroom apartment and your son's sleeping on an air mattress and you driving a fucking Aston Martin, that's somebody who don't have no fucking sense. Shereé ain't never had no damn sense. It's always been about her and what she wants. Like I said, she can't notice a scammer from a mile away. She didn't know that that dude was a fake ass doctor all them damn years ago. And even I, at the ripe age of 21 at the time, knew that the motherfucker was fake. How the hell you didn't know? Hell, Nene had been said that this dude was a con artist, and you didn't want to hear nothing that she had to say. You said that she was jealous and that she was trying to get with the man herself. Just like you knew that Bob Whitfield had a third eye. You knew that he had another eye for somebody else and every damn thing else. And he played you for a fiddle and he didn't even pay child support. But you sat there and was thinking about reuniting with him, reconciling with him. Like, you look desperate. And this is for nothing but a storyline. And now you're trying to revamp She by Shereé and it still ain't working. Girl, do something that's worth your time. Get into the lifestyle field. I keep trying to tell your stupid, dumb ass to get in the lifestyle field because you got the body for it. You got the image for it. Why not do that? But instead, you still got this high fashion ass idea that's not working for you. Stop. Then you the same person who didn't have no money, couldn't pay for your contractors, but got this big ass house that you had to put in your motherfucking mama name because you had bad credit. Shereé just a failure. She just a failure in so many different ways, and it's very disappointing. So let me move on. So Kenya and Sanya. Now Sanya comes over to Kenya's house, and I must say that both Sanya and Kenya look good up in this scene. And let me just tell y'all something. I have never necessarily been Teen Toro, as of recently, and not just this season. In the recent years, I've taken up for Kenya quite a bit. And y'all know, if y'all watched me from the very beginning when she first came on the show, y'all should know I did not like Kenya. I would drag her ass every chance I get back then. But no, she just I don't see nothing wrong with her. And to be honest, I think we have a whole lot in common. And it might be that Aquarius thing in her, but I don't know. It's just she got this different vibe about her these days, and I just love it. I just love Kenya now. I ain't saying I'm on Team Twirl. That's left to be, discussed with me. Like the contract ain't there yet. But however, I like Kenya. I like her even more this season. And Sonya starts revealing how her home life, how her sister and her 2 kids stay there, her mom and her daddy stay there, and then her husband stay there, and they child stay there. I don't know how the fuck you do it, but let me take that back. This house is huge too that I live in. And it's me, my 22-year-old brother, my uncle Mark just moved back home after 30 years, and my mom. But it's like we don't bother each other. And right now, my sister is here, like I told y'all, which is why I'm not on screen, which is why I'm not on camera, because my sister is here until she closes on her new home. So she got a lot of junk in my room. So that's why I'm not really on camera. And the only time I just move her shit around is for the panels. So if I'm just doing a review or just a yes for the mess, I'm like, girl, I'm not getting on camera for this. I'll move around for the panels and shit, but not for the regular videos. But it's a lot of us in here, but the house is so big. It may be a situation with them that it could be a situation like it is with me at home. It's a lot of us here, but no one bothers each other. The house is so big. Everybody got their own designated spots. Like I got my own back door. I come in and out whenever I please. No one sees me half the time. No one even knows I'm in the fucking house half the time. So it's just like we don't bother each other. We all grown and we all be in our own respective things. So as they're talking, Candy calls and updates Kenya and Sanya about the intruder. And then, Candy was like, well, he was a young guy. He was in his 20s, and, the law got involved. Everything is fine. So we're cool. I just had to let you guys know about that. And then after she was updating them about what happened with the boy that was intruding, they started talking about the Marlo situation. And Kenya is over Marlo. Kenya don't want to have nothing to do with Marlo. She tired of Marlo and her bullshit. One minute Marlo wants to be cool with Kenya, and then the next minute she wants to fight with Kenya. Marlo doesn't know exactly what she wants from Kenya. She don't know if she wants a friend from Kenya. She don't know if she really wants to be her friend. It's really confusing to me. Cause it's like, girl, do you want to be friends with Kenya or do you not? Cause every chance you get, you drag her, you go low, you try to pick moments and pick fights. It comes across like a young girl with a crush on somebody. That's how that shit comes across. And I'm gonna need you to really reel that in because it's making you it's giving obsessed. That's what it's giving. It's giving Mariah Carey. Why are you so obsessed with me? You a mama pop, I'm a conversation. No. No, you a mama pop, I'm a corporation. That's I'm a press conference, you a conversation. Like that's what it's given. And you know, I'm glad that Kenya not taking her foot off Marlo neck because Marlo is doing way too much at this point. I'm sick of Marlo. She's doing too much to create moments. She feels like she got to make everybody work for her for their peaches, but don't nobody got to prove themselves by her. So she's working hard to show that she can keep the drama going, but it's not of substance because half this drama that she's keeping up is very contrived. It's not organic. It's not no real actual reason for her to keep the drama going. And then, like I said, people are really, it's mainly people that don't like Kenya and Candy that's really going up for Marlo talking about she's the reason why the show is good. She really not, because she's not the main attraction. Talking about she carrying, if anything, Drew carrying the show. And people don't want to admit it, but Drew is really carrying the show. And this episode pretty much proved why she's carrying the show. Y'all don't want to give her those props or nothing, but that girl carrying the show. They did a good job by keeping her. And I think they should keep Drew for more seasons to come, to be honest. So Shereé and Fatum once again. My thing is, so she can call Fatum over and they can sit down and have coffee, but she couldn't call Candy and tell her what was going on, and she wanted Candy to chase after her motherfucking ass. Shereé, bye. Like, girl, bye. Like, girl, bye. Like, and even in this moment, it felt like Shereé was trying to get herself a primetime Emmy award. Like all this damn crying that she doing and all this other shit talking about I feel like he scammed me like he scammed out on people. Shereé, 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 Shereé. Now you wanna make a joke about him scamming people, but you knew this nigga was a scammer when you got with him, and you sitting up here crying about this same fucking scammer. If he gonna scam other people, what make you think he not gonna scam you as a woman in a relationship with him? What the fuck make you think you were so special that you wasn't gonna get scammed? Get the fuck out of here. And you expect for us to have sympathy for you? We don't have it. You were already warned that this dude was a con artist. You was already warned that he wasn't shit. You already knew this. You the one who wasted your time being a prison bae. You the one wasting your time being on that receiver, giving me Monica vibes with C Murder with her dumb ass when she know that he ain't never getting out. Oh, I had to breathe, child. I had to breathe, child. Oh, I had to breathe. I had to breathe. I had to get that off my chest. I had to breathe. Because Shereé is stupid. That's the stupidest woman I have ever seen on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That is one stupid woman. Okay, and she wants us to feel sorry for her. Baby, I don't feel sorry for you. You want somebody to feel bad for you, baby, but I don't feel sorry for you, honey. I just don't feel sorry for you because you were warned. And not only were you warned, you talking about he scammed me like he scammed all those. Like, girl, you knew he was a scammer. So you knew he was a con artist. You knew it, and you still decided to get with him and waste your time with him. Girl, these are mistakes that people that are 20 something years old make. Not people that's in their 50s. Not people that have a whole lot of life experience and been through certain things in life. Shereé, you have been through stuff. But how can I come to you for wisdom if you still around here acting like a damn 16-year-old waiting for they teenage puppy love to get out of jail in 20 some years? Like, what type of examples are you setting? Like, that's my thing with Shereé. Shereé full of shit. Her and her thirsty ass friend. And y'all sit up there and a lot. And you know what? I ain't even gonna go there yet. I'm gonna wait till it's time for me to get into that scene with Fatum, because she is that girl is doing too much. And a lot of y'all was mad at Yovana when she came on there. Y'all was mad at that alcoholic queen. Y'all was mad at her. Y'all did not like her and didn't want to give her a chance. But some of y'all sitting up here talking about Fatum need to have a peach. Fatum need to have a peach. Fatum don't need to have a plum, let alone a goddamn peach. She need to get the fuck off my screen. Like, for real, child. Like, mm-mm. But Shereé broke down. I ain't see not one tear come out of her eyes. So whatever. She wants sympathy. So Drew and her mama, they was getting their nails and feet done and all this other stuff, and we ain't seen Drew's mama in a while now. And so she tells us that Ralph is writing a book. I would not buy that damn book that Ralph wrote if it's about relationships and being a husband, because there's nothing that he could tell me. I wouldn't dare buy no book from Ralph about no damn marriage. Why would I do that again? Like, why would I do that? Um, Then they talk about Ralph not wanting to adopt Josiah, and Drew feels like he should adopt Josiah, because But I think I get why Ralph doesn't want to. It's not because he doesn't love the child. He's trying to respect the man, the boy's father. I think that's what it is. But Drew, I sometimes I feel like Drew wants to be spiteful and just why I feel like she wants to be spiteful and let Ralph adopt him so he won't have anything to do with his real father. That's how it comes across. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't think she should do that. I feel like if she does that without talking to, like, shouldn't can somebody help me out here? Because shouldn't they be talked through with the biological father first before she makes that decision? Because don't the biological father have the rights to overturn it if she tries to get another man to adopt his biological son? Like, shouldn't he have a say in it? I mean, I get that he's been in jail and stuff, but doesn't he get a say in it? Like, she wants him to adopt him, but I'm like, well, what about the father? Like, how does he feel about it? You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at with it. So I don't know. But then she started playing the audio prophet. I'm just like, oh my God, not another prophet. How many prophets you guys know, honey? How many prophets you know? So then Drew starts discussing her issues with Sanya, and she says that she really don't want to beef with Sanya, but she just feels like she just cannot trust Sanya. And I feel the same way, girl. You can't trust Sanya as far as you can throw her. You cannot trust Sanya. Sanya is full of shit. The way she just upped and flipped on this girl for no reason. She really didn't have no reason to flip on her. Okay, I get it. Drew do the most sometimes. Drew has some fucked up ass ways. We know this already. But my thing of it is, why in the fuck? Is she doing it? So I don't know. I'm guessing Drew finna match her energy. I'm not sure. That's what it looks like to me. And if she is finna match Sonya's energy, match it. Match it. That's how I feel. Match her fucking energy. Match it. Cause Sonya been looking for a motherfucking problem from the very beginning. She been looking for a damn problem. And that's just that on that and facts on facts. That's how I feel about that. Moving on to Shereé, Sanya, Marlo. Now, I think they're looking at the some furniture or something like that. And then Shereé says that I've been going through a lot of things and I just want to have like a girlfriend's pajama party. Sonya and Marlo, they down for it, you know what I mean? It's like a new theme or something like that. So then after they talk about the pajama party, they discuss Marlo's fight with Kenya. And Marlo really be playing the victim. Like, she really be sitting up here playing the victim. You know what I mean? So it's just like, girl, You started this whole thing with Kenya. You started this entire situation. And so it's just like, girl, whatever. Like you talking you want to be the victim so bad, and you want to play that role so bad, and you want to make it seem like Kenya is the issue, but Kenya not the issue. You're the fucking issue, because you always, the first thing you do is go below underneath the belt on somebody because you don't know how to read. And you think that going underneath the belt with someone is reading somebody, and it's not reading anybody. And I'm gonna need for you to realize you're not reading shit when you going underneath the belt like that. You just not. And I'm gonna need for you to realize that and know that shit. You ain't reading nobody. You ain't reading nobody. That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't reading nobody. Going underneath the belt ain't shit. You only going underneath the belt because you don't have nowhere else to go, and you have nothing else to say. You can't fight with your fucking words, and that's why you go underneath the belt. Then she wants to blame Kenya, the drama with Kenya. Um, on the reason why she kicked her boys out the house. Girl, Kenya ain't got shit to do with it. Your issues with Kenya ain't got nothing to do with your selfish ass kicking them boys out the house. It really ain't got nothing to do with that. You decided that you want to get a break because you can't handle it. But it's like you subjecting those boys to the same thing that you already went through in foster care. Someone gave you away because they couldn't deal with it. And here you go doing it to somebody else that you're supposed to be caring for. You are a selfish ass person. You hypocritical as fuck. And that's just what it is. You talking about you want a better life for your nephews and stuff. But yet you're doing to your nephews what somebody else did to you. I'm tired of you. So I'm just gonna give you to somebody else. So now that you're sick of the boys, you want to give them to your other sister who already got 4 children, young children, that she got to see about. That's very selfish. And if you knew that you was going to be a selfish ass broad, you should have never took on the responsibility to be a Monty if you already knew that you were too selfish. Because this is why I don't want to have any kids. I'm not saying that I'm not selfish. I'm not saying that I'm selfish. But I'm saying I'm the most giving person in the world, but the responsibility is too much. I'd rather be an uncle. I'd rather give my brother and my sisters the money for the kids. Rather not, I don't really want to give them the money. I'd rather go to my brothers and sisters, text them, ask them exactly what the kids need, go buy the shit, send it off, do that, and then call it a day. That's what I'd rather do. So, if you know that you're not gonna be no Monty and you can't handle the responsibility, then don't try to accept it. And it feels like you accepted that shit for a good look or something like that. Like, you just don't throw away those boys just because you don't feel like it no more, and you tired of it, and the road and got tough for you. Most of these, if not all these women on this show are moms. You think the shit ain't got too tough for them? So somebody gave your ass up because they couldn't do it. So now you finna do the same thing to your own nephews. Marlo, girl, bye. Like, you giving them up for 30 days with your sister who already got 4 children of her own. And they 4 young ass kids at that. And you putting more on her because you need a break. Girl, please. Anyway, it's time for the pajama party. Candy comes, Fatum is there. She introduces Candy to the coochie incense, explains what the coochie incense is for and how they use it. And then she starts revealing her feelings about Drew. And she says that Drew came at her for no reason. First of all, that's a lie. That's a bold faced lie at that. She didn't just come out of the blue and come at you for no reason. Fatum, you came for her. You started talking about her fucking husband. You spoke on her fucking husband. You said that her husband was gay. You was talking about her man. So do you really think that was gonna go off with a hit without a hitch for you? What you talking about her fucking husband? That's her husband. You said that her husband was gay, and I don't give a fuck who told you about it. She didn't come at you for no reason, Fatum. You gave her every right to come for your motherfucking ass. You did. You absolutely did. You gave her a reason to do it. That's what you did. You gave her a reason to do. You gave her a reason to do that shit. You most definitely did. And you knew what the fuck you was doing. And you just wasn't expecting that heat that Drew gave you. And the heat was most definitely deserved. Because you did absolutely too much. And you want to sit up here and play the victim like, oh, I didn't do nothing to Drew. Drew came at me for no reason. No, she came at you for a reason. You were being completely disrespectful talking about that girl's husband in front of folks, and you didn't even fucking know her. And you got a background check on her? Are you serious? Why you getting a background check on somebody that you don't even know? It's giving obsessed. And I'm over the whole let's gang up on Drew. Let's make Drew feel like shit. Let's go. Let's talk about Drew's husband. Let's make her the punching bag. It's giving punching bag. It's giving bully tease. I'm over y'all coming for Drew. This motherfucker don't even know Drew and doing background checks and talking about her husband, then want to play the victim and shit. Y'all want to comfort this girl because y'all think that she's an easy target. Keep on thinking it though. Just keep thinking it. Um, Lisa Wu arrives, and it's always nice to see Lisa. When she was on the show, I actually liked her. Drew confronts Sanya, but Sanya is getting hype. When Drew is talking to her real calmly, but Sanya always put 10 on top of 10 and all this other stuff, looking for a moment all the time. Marlo gets up. Candy headed to the bathroom, and her and Candy have a heart to heart. And see, what really pisses me off about this whole scene is that Candy over here being such a good friend to this girl, and look at the shit she been doing. Look at all the bullshit she been saying about this girl all this time. And here go Candy being noble, being humble, being her friend when she don't even deserve her fucking friendship. That's the shit I'm talking about. Don't deserve the girl friendship, but she's sitting up in your face holding you fucking down. Holding you down. But just like she said, if you're gonna take on that role, you got to deal with everything that comes with it. When my mama was raised by my great grandmother, she didn't throw her away when she got sick of her. She dealt with the shit. When one of my aunts raised my mama, she didn't throw her away when she got tired of. She dealt with that bullshit. You can't take in no child and try to play a motherly role to the child, and then you turn around and say, I'm sick of you, I don't want to play with you no more. It's like you using the child like a doll and then put it back on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? That's some fucked up shit to do to somebody. And that's the same thing somebody did to Marlo. I keep saying it. That's the same shit someone did to her. So it's like, girl, no, you can't be doing that. If you know you like I said, and my black women, please don't get upset with me for saying this, because I gotta say it. If you know that you a selfish bitch, you don't need to be trying to take in no fucking kids. You don't need to be no money. You don't need to do none of that if you know that you're selfish. If you're selfish and you really can't give to somebody the way you feel like, the way you should give to them, don't take in they fucking kids. Because you can't just throw them away when you get sick of them. They are not play toys. Children are not play toys. You can't just throw them away because you're having a bad day. You can't give up on them because it's not satisfying you. You can't do that. You making them live the same thing you lived. That's what I'm saying. That's the issue that I have. Um, so they start playing the Yes Queen game, and Candy let them know that her and Marlo talk. Marlo shares some things with her, and now she understands where she's coming from, so they're good. And then they said, "Yes, Queen," and then Marlo said, "I love every woman at this table," and everybody said, "Yes, Queen." Then Drew was saying, I get along with just about almost everybody here, and that's a great thing. And then everybody was like, no, Queen, because that was like a slight to Sanya. So she didn't have to do this. So Candy said, we'll just come back to you. And then Lisa Wu gave this speech about, all of them being black women, being good women, and how they always come through. And it was a yes, Queen moment as well. Kenya drunk as fuck, and that's one thing that's very entertaining is the fact that Kenya is drunk as hell. I'm loving me some drunk ass Kenya. I ain't gonna lie. Then it's back to Drew. She's still snubbing Sanya, but then the next thing you know, Lisa and Sanya get into it, and Lisa giving her that heat, the same heat that she gave Kim when she said, "And I flip you over the couch. Really, I am the wrong one. Okay, for real, for real." Then she leaned back on the couch. I'm like, ooh. Okay. She was giving Sonya that heat, and I was living for it. I was living for it. Now here comes Fatum coming after Drew. Fatum, go to hell. Okay, like Fatum, go to hell. I can't. I can't with Fatum. I don't. Why you got such a hard on for this woman? Drew ain't did nothing to you. She ain't did nothing to you. So why you coming for her like that? She ain't did nothing to you. That's the part I'm trying to realize. Understand. The girl ain't did nothing to you. So why you so pressed and why you so motherfucking bothered? She ain't did nothing to you, girl. She ain't did nothing to you. That's the part I'm trying to realize. And then she talked about, I'm going to dig up and find most stuff if you keep fucking with me. She wasn't fucking with you anyway, Fatum. She wasn't fucking with you no way. You started this whole situation with this girl, and now you want to play victim. I can see now that I'm gonna be with Drew when she throw them damn doggy trees at her ass when they go up there to that damn mountain. I'm telling you that right now. If y'all been paying attention to me and Kim Pyre and Tisa Tales and everybody else that was reporting on this new season, listen, Drew threw some doggy trees at that hoe when they was up there on that cabin. So I can already tell I'm gonna be on Drew's side when she hurled them damn kibbles and bits at her ass. Then they do the coochie incense, and then King was like, I am the moment. And then here go Marlo, not for Mark. And I'm like, you keep on saying not for Mark, and she's still paying you this. Like, flatline, like Portia. like Portia's song Flatline. Then she invites them out on a road trip to the mountains. So now we're about to get into the mountains and all of that other stuff. So this was a good episode. It was very funny. One of the best episodes I've seen this season. And this season is about to heat the hell up, okay? So be on the lookout for it. Y'all, I just enjoy reviewing Housewives of Atlanta. I really do. But anyway, you guys, that's pretty much it. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. And also be sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my IG, and my TikTok will be down in the description box. So with that being said, I'm out of here, and I will leave you with the promo of Nova Cosmetics from our best friend Jamar84 and his business partner Lex Seek. Lex Seek is worth the time and worth your dime. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm out of here, y'all. Bye.